Chapter 307, Try Taking My Punch. It was a woman who looked like a young woman. She wore a yellow dress and was of medium height. She had a voluptuous figure and looked very ordinary. Her skin was watery, and what was more unique was that she walked on her tiptoes, causing her chest to tremble. "Young master, do you like such a flirtatious woman?" Bai Yuer was a little jealous. If young master likes it, Yuer can learn it too. "What are you talking about? Everyone has their own characteristics. It's good that you're charming but not flirtatious." Song Shi shook his head. "I've met this vixen siren once. I'll go and meet her later." At this moment, the yellow-dressed woman in the crowd revealed a panicked expression and suddenly quickened her pace. A ball of yellow smoke exploded around her and she disappeared in a flash. "Evildoer, where are you running to?" On a small building opposite, a monk in a kasaya shouted with a magic bowl in his hand. His voice was like thunder, causing a large number of people on the street to faint. The instigator did not even look at him. He stepped on the roof and chased after him in the air, leaving behind a mess. Song Shi saw an old man bleeding from his 7 orifices. He was already breathing heavily. He frowned. Cultivators are indeed not suitable to live with ordinary people. "Young master, you actually have a loving heart. You don't look like a demon at all." Bai Yuer chuckled and felt more at ease. "Cut the crap. Let's go." Song Shi's figure vanished into thin air as he chased after the monk. Bai Yuer glanced at the owner of Flower Room. With a crack, she shattered the ice block into pieces and he died without a complete corpse. She did not have a good attitude towards the Flower Room. This kind of intelligence agency often sold information about the demons for cultivators to hunt. Many of her clansmen died every year because of this. Outside the Nether City, a pursuit had already begun. The initial few battles had destroyed several forests. Huang Heu was no match for him and could only flee in a sorry state. In the end, he was entangled by the Dharma Bowl and suppressed to the point of being unable to move. She panted and said angrily, "Sage Golden Light, why are you so ruthless? I, Huang Heu, have never killed the innocent. On the contrary, I've saved many humans." Behind the alms bowl, a skinny monk with a bald head and a white beard snorted coldly. "Demon, don't try to quibble. You just killed one of my disciples not long ago. Your disciple deserves to die. He's not an innocent person," Huang Heu said with a trembling voice. Her power was being suppressed step by the Dharma Bowl, and she couldn't stop him at all. "You're still twisting logic. As long as you demons dare to enter our human territory, you should be killed without mercy." Sage Golden Light formed a seal, and the Dharma Bowl let out a soft hum. Golden light shone brightly, and the power of extreme yang to suppress demons soared. The surrounding vegetation shattered, and the ground kept cracking. "Ah," Huang He revealed an afflicted expression. A foxtail appeared behind her, and she was about to reveal her true form. "I'm going to die here." Huang He revealed a sorrowful expression. "I've been kind all my life, but I won't even have a good ending. Is it because I'm a demon?" Just as she was in despair, a large hand suddenly appeared beside the Dharma Bowl and slapped it away. Clang! The seemingly powerful magic bowl flew out on the spot, shattering the vegetation in the entire direction. In the end, it sank into the mud with a bang. What? Sage Golden Light never expected his Dharma treasures to be sent flying by a single hand. He glared at the owner of the attack with a furious expression. "Who dares to stop me, the Fiend Eradicators, from doing my job? Oh, aren't you from the Virus sect? Since when did you become a lackey for Great Kion?" Song Shi turned around and looked at the monk with interest. In the memories of the blood-robed old ghost, this was a lifelong enemy. "It's you?" Sage Golden Light was bewildered when he saw Song Shi's appearance. He had never seen Song Shi with his own eyes, but he had seen the patterns drawn by his disciples and knew what his old opponent, the blood-robed old ghost, looked like after possessing someone else. Originally, he was prepared to destroy the blood-robed old ghost that had possessed another body. However, since the Fiend Eradicators had taken action, he kept delaying it. Later on, he found out that this blood-robed old ghost was omnipotent and almost had an undying body. He even made the Crown Prince and the other paragons suffer a huge loss and fought the Kion Dragon army without losing. He was afraid and gave up on finding trouble. In the end, he did not expect this blood-robed old ghost to come looking for him at this moment. Enemies were really bound to meet on a narrow road. "You can treat me as the blood-robed old ghost," Song Shi said with a relaxed expression. Huang Heu, who had escaped the suppression of the alms bowl, heaved a sigh of relief. When he saw Song Shi, he couldn't help but be stunned. "It's you? You should spend more time at the graveyards instead. It's not suitable for you to run to a crowded place," Song Shi teased. When Huang Heu heard this, her expression became interesting. "It's really you." She was even more certain that this was the man she had met in Silkworm Village. But in just a few years, how could he be so powerful that even a nascent soul cultivator like Sage Golden Light was afraid of him? She returned to her original appearance and bowed elegantly with joy. "Thank you for saving me, young master. You helped me back then, so I naturally have to return the favor." Song Shi smiled. Huang Heu had once given him a beautiful dream, allowing his cultivation to increase by a level. She could be considered one of the few people who had really done him a favor. "Blood-robed old ghost, don't be too arrogant. I could make you half dead back then, so I can still kill you now." Feeling that he was being ignored, Sage Golden Light harumphed loudly and summoned his Dharma treasures back. When he saw the deep handprints on them, his eyelids twitched. "Oh, since you're so confident, take my punch." Song Shi punched out indifferently. The golden flames behind him enveloped the sky and transformed into thousands of evil spirits. Among them, not only was there a bull-headed horse-faced creature, but there was also a huge spider. This was the 9 Netherworld Ghost Spider. After being defeated by him, this demonic spider had also become a member of the phenomenon of the Hungry Ghost Path, causing the power of his fist technique to be even more terrifying. What the hell is that? When Sage Golden Light saw that, his heart skipped a beat. They were clearly a group of evil spirits and demons, so how could they appear so bright and masculine? Rumble! When Song Shi's fist landed, the evil spirits immediately turned into fighters that could suppress everything. They bared their fangs and brandished their claws as they charged out with wild shrieks and howls. For a moment, it was like using evil to subdue evil. Song Shi's many evil spirits followed him to suppress all demons and ghosts. Facing such a commotion, the latter was shocked and afraid. He hurriedly formed a seal and used his strongest move, Golden Light to the heavens. As he formed a seal and shouted, a resplendent golden light erupted from his alms bowl, turning into a pillar of light that shot towards Song Shi's myriad ghosts. Rumble! It was as if the golden pillar of light that was about to reach the sky collided with the myriad ghosts. It lasted for a moment before it was shattered by the 9 Netherworld Devil Spider. Then, many evil ghosts descended and bombarded Sage Golden Light crazily. Crack! His alms bowl Dharma treasures could not withstand such a terrifying attack. Cracks appeared and they were directly blasted apart. Ah! With a tragic cry, Sage Golden Light was sent flying and smashed onto the ground. The soil around the pit squirmed and spread like bubbles. It contained a destructive power that swept in all directions. The vegetation was torn into pieces, and the ground shook. Huang Heu watched in shock as Sage Golden Light was suppressed by a single punch. How long has it been? This man was actually so terrifyingly powerful despite her not seeing him for only a few years.